cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in too. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in too. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexistence.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I'm your host, EP19, along with Freddie G, K Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Minded Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. If you're on Twitter, follow us at 52 Scott Podcast and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. What's up, people, and welcome back to another edition of Think Thursday. Today, man, I had some rendezvous. Nah, that's not the word I want to use. Not rendezvous, but some little flashbacks from when I was younger. And I was thinking about all the little stupid stuff that I did, stupid stuff I do now still, right? Oh, nobody agreed. Okay, cool, perfect. Stupid stuff I did now. And I thought to myself, I said, I got 4 different characters or different opinions here on the set. And I want to know, are you daring? I mean, daring. Not stunt double daring, nothing like that. I'm going to start. I made a list. I got a list of about 7 items here. And I'm going to go over these lists. Now, as a method to my madness, because I was emotionally traumatized from y'all last show. We was talking about mud pies. We always talk about that. So, thought I'd find something interesting. I think you seen my post. So this week, I went out on Facebook. So, for you listeners, we had this topic on this show maybe a couple of weeks ago, and we asked when we was little, when we go outside play hide and go seek or play house, and the little girls, the girls would make the mud pies. Did you taste them? So everybody on the panel said no except me. So I decided, hey, let me go out on Facebook and figure out. So my exact post was, if you are a man or a woman and you tasted a mud pie or 2 as a kid, please hit the thumbs up. I'm trying to see something. So I got some quite a few responses. I even got some people commenting.
When did you post this?
I posted this earlier this week after the last show.
Okay, so it's been less than a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So one guy, he said, I didn't die either. So many more chemicals in the poison in the ground now, you might get sick. So yeah, so he tried. I don't want to say his name because he might laugh. All right.
Probably your brother.
Huh?
It's probably your brother.
No, I actually don't know this guy. I could just say his initials were TT. That's all I can say. I'm not going to tell you the whole name. My cousins and my sisters, because they were the ones making the mud pies, they out here laughing because we were the one eating the mud pies.
They was eating them too.
Yeah, they. Well, man, I would say out of this cousin and sister, I would say one of them, and I don't want to say which one because I'm gonna let them keep them guessing. But I say one of them did. I think the other one just made it and put all kinds of chemicals and stuff to see if we was gonna eat it, and we did. And I'm still here. So okay. So with that being said, first daring. I'm gonna start small. Would you guys eat a mud pie, even at this age? I still would. That's me.
No.
Slash.
No.
No. Freddie G.
Hell no.
Taste, not eat the whole thing.
Hell no. Nah, man, if I ain't never done it now, why the hell I'ma start?
At this age.
For real.
That's the thing.
What's daring about eating goddamn mud pie for one?
Okay, y'all make me feel bad. Because I ate 4 baby toads. I'm not proud of it. Never mind. Let's go somewhere else. Number 2. Now, when I was little, I know one of y'all did this. So, Third Ward, before they started building and gentrifying and upgrading, there was a freeway, 288. But it was a Jones Elementary School. on the other side of 288. So you had Emancipation Park on one side, and then Jones is on the other side. Oh, that's Jones Elementary. That's the name it was. Was it Jones? Was that Jones? What's the name?
You're talking about
That elementary school right on the side of 288.
I know the school
That was
you're talking
Dot. Is that
Nah,
right
man,
on the other
That's
side?
45.
No. Well, it's 288, 45.
I know what school you're talking about.
Yeah, that was. It's not there anymore. That
Yeah,
was Jones. It was called Jones, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't called Jones. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it was a
It
little
doesn't
elementary.
matter.
So
but
I went to the elementary. I only went there for 1 year, but the long way, especially if it was raining, was all the way around. You had to go around the Emancipation, cross over the freeway, right? Like you had to go over the little ramp that goes up and then come back down, go on the other side. But there was a piece of the freeway that was very short, and it's a straight shot to school. But the only problem was it was running across the freeway. Would you run across the freeway just out of a dare? Just out of a dare, you out with the homies, y'all drinking. Would you run across the freeway on a dare?
No.
You suck.
This
Slash.
is easy,
You
man.
just not fun at all. What about you, Freddie G?
well, no, not on the dare. However,
Okay.
I have ran across the freeway before,
Yeah,
but
know.
it wasn't on a dare. I actually had to get to the other side because I was trying to get home. So here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
I actually was coming from Astro World at a late night, one of them all night parties. You know how they used to have the all night deals at Astro World?
That's the one.
Yeah. And so I had missed the last bus, and I had lied, to my grandmother.
coming home.
Yeah, and so I lived on the opposite side, and I'm like, okay, we can't go all the way around. It's gonna take forever, and we walking because we got to miss the last bus, and so I ran across 288.
Wow.
Oh, you only
What
did it
time
once?
was it? What was it late?
It was late. It
12
wasn't-
a.m., 1
Yeah.
a.m..
It was the all night.
So, well,
the
yeah, I
party.
can see you making it.
Yeah.
across
It
there
wasn't
at
busy
time.
at that
No,
time. No,
yeah.
it wasn't busy. But I did run. Yeah.
But daring as far as, let's just say, it's traffic on the freeway.
I'm not doing that.
Nah,
and I was
that's-
a kid too.
Yeah,
I
that's
was young.
out, man. That's out.
You still suck. What about you?
Back in the day, I might have done it, bro, but no, not right now. I'm not as fast as I was back then. For what?
Nah, I wouldn't do it right now. For what? I mean,
No,
I don't
that's
know
out.
though. I don't know. It depends. I don't know. Anyway, so those are the simple ones. Those are the ones we deal with back at school. Now, bungee jumping. If you on vacation, you go. I don't know. I think they do it. Mexico, different places. You go on vacation with your significant other, or just the fellas. Do you think you would be peer pressured? First, let me answer that. No, you're not going to tie a rubber band to my leg and hope for the best. That's the only daring thing that I would not do. Slash, what about you?
You making this extremely easy for me.
Because this is the only one.
But I'm
mud
saying-
pies.
But this is extremely easy, this daring thing, because
Still no.
No, I'm not finna bungee jump. I'm not gonna be pressured into it. I'm not even going up there where they drop you down at. So we don't have to worry about that.
Freddie G, go ahead.
Well, peer pressure is not going to happen. However, I will say this.
Yeah.
There was a time in my life where I was kind of interested in skydiving and bungee jumping and all of that, but I'm not there anymore. And that was, years and years ago.
You have I'm trying to see if I can hit one of y'all bucket lists, but apparently I'm not. What about you?
Well, actually, funny you say that because just like Freddie G just mentioned, at one point he was there. I'm still there,
Me too.
but I'm 50-50 with it. I would look at it. I'm crunk when we get there. Then I might nut up and then have to be talked into it. But I am interested in bungee jumping.
And you know what's so crazy? I would have never
Man.
thought because he's so laid back, don't look like he would do some crazy shit like
man.
that.
Yeah.
But Freddie G, I really thought Freddie G would want to do it. But okay. All right, okay.
I've seen too many situations where the belt breaks
Yeah.
or the cord break
See,
and
I
the people
haven't.
hit the ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I just
It only took one of them for me to say,
They say no.
no, I'm done.
but
No,
think about it.
the cord can break.
We fly.
No.
We fly every day. So if we fly, you're taking a chance. It's not in your hands if you're flying, but they do say you better off.
But
you're more likely to have
bungee
a
jumping
wreck.
is much different. You are jumping off a place headed for the ground,
Willingly.
hoping that this
Okay, now
Rubber
let
band
me mention this.
pops you back
If
up.
I did do it, I would want to do it over a body of water.
Yeah, now that's different.
That's different. That's different.
That's
Even
different.
though depending on how high it is, it
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter.
that's
It's
a
still
different
gonna feel
outlook.
like cement.
Because you just
Yeah.
when you said the
Hey,
ground,
man,
but yeah,
that's
no.
where you going. If you
Put me
if
over
I
some
should
water.
jump in you, man.
Put me over some water.
Okay, all right. So I actually skipped one. Roller coasters. Would you do these daring roller coasters? Even after all the videos in the scene, man, the ones dropping, even the new ones. Would you say if it's a brand new roller coaster just came out and it goes the highest ever? Would you be willing to try it? If it was at Disney World, like a big Epcot, one of the big centers, big amusement park centers.
Now, right here, I would say yes. I tried.
Thank you.
Because something like that's different. Because I remember Astroworld. You know,
Man.
the roller coasters. So
Yeah.
that's something I liked as a kid that I would probably do now. Now,
yeah.
not those weird overseas other country rides that they had, them swings and all that other stuff they got going on. None of that.
Let me tell you. Well, I did one with. They have simulators. I went to Universal Studios. They have STEM simulators that made me cry.
Yeah, simulators
Simulators
that made
me cry.
cry.
Bruh, they have one called.
No, we not finna time this shit out, man. Let's keep this rolling, man.
Hey,
I wanna
no,
hear
real,
this
it's
shit.
a simulator. You know, a simulator. It
Yeah.
don't move at all, but it's so real, man. It
Yeah.
was a Harry Potter one. Let me tell you why I was about to cry, bro. So when you get in there, you go in, the lights are on, and it's really like a movie. It's like me sitting in a. The best way to describe that simulator, it was shaped like a. You know those Jeeps from
Indiana Jones.
no, what's the name of the Jeeps on the dinosaur movie? The one it was Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Those Jeeps.
Yeah.
It's yellow just like that, but it was like 5 rows, right?
Yeah.
So each row, about 4 people fit on the row.
Right.
So I was like, well, I'm going on the ride.
Right.
But that's not the case. So the stimulator starts. You go up in the air like you on witch broomsticks, like a witch.
Yeah.
So you gotta follow Harry Potter, and you really feel like you're on a broomstick, right? But the problem is I can't fly, and I couldn't control it. So it looked like my knees and was hitting the buildings. I was like, I was because I kept getting nervous. I thought my knees was gonna hit the buildings. Like I kept raising my knees, my legs, because I was scared, man. I was
Hey,
scared.
how you do it again? What'd you do?
I ain't doing that no more. Trying to trick
Go
somebody.
do it again.
So the simulator
Yeah.
made you do this. This was a simulator.
Yes, and they got another one. It's called what was the movie when the Mummy? It's called The Mummy.
Okay.
That one will make you go to church. It had so much fire in there.
Where are these located at?
Universal Studios,
Okay.
in Florida.
Now I can
Disney World.
understand.
So the fire. So the simulator it's a pretty simple ride. It's not even a long ride.
Yeah.
But you're going to church because when it first started off, it's hot, right? Fire's coming. You can see the fires.
Yeah.
They're in the lake, right?
Do
and
you
you're in
feel
a roller
it?
coaster. You feel
You
it
feel
too,
the
right?
fire too?
Yeah, you feel the fire.
Yeah.
It's not bad. You can deal
Yeah,
with
but
it.
you could. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not until it gets mid-ride when you think it's over. The ride stops and everything is over. It's not over. Then the walls, the fire climbs up the walls and then up the top of the walls. So I'm like, man, am I hell for real? Cause and if this
Yeah.
was hell like, I'm finna go to church. Cause I was like, no.
You don't
Cause
wanna
it
be
wasn't
in
even
that.
cool the way
Yeah.
it happened. It was like the fire was right on your side and
Yeah,
it
it's
just
too
crawled
hot.
up and then up and then up and then
just
a
covered
whole
you.
room was full of fire. And then it ended. You got out and then it ended.
Yeah.
Now it was real hot.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah. I wouldn't like that.
I didn't like that. Yeah. My daughters was laughing.
Nah.
They was laughing at me.
That's not it.
That wasn't cool. All right. So Roller coasters. So, yes on the slash. Freddie G.
Roller coasters. When I was younger, I loved roller coasters. But at this age, I'm 50-50.
50-50. Okay. I can see. Okay.
It just depends on how I'm feeling
How you
that
feeling.
day.
And which kid asked you, right?
And how high, and too many circles it don't make.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You what you?
I'm definitely in on the roller coasters, bro.
Man, I'm going with man,
Yeah,
from
that's
now
what I
on.
said. I'll ride it.
I'm going with K Money.
Yeah,
man.
but Slash still your chaperone.
Yeah, I mean, he don't
I ain't
want to
trying to
play.
get stuck with y'all.
He-
You know what? I'm gonna take the next time we go to amusement park. I'm gonna let y'all go first. I'm gonna meet y'all there. How about that?
He gonna be sitting over there by Bugs Bunny. I'm cool right here. Give me an ice cream. I'm good. All right. Now this next one is kind of touchy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So this one kind of hits home. I don't want to put in the person's name. You can assume it's me, or you can assume it's not me, which means I'm not gonna confirm it. Deny it's me. I'm just gonna tell you this person I know. This one is, would you skydive? And that will go to Slash. And I'll tell my story after. Let me see what y'all say.
You know, I'm not too risky on nothing, man. I wouldn't skydive. I don't want to jump out of a plane. You know.
Slash, would you eat a potato chip?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
Okay, I just want to hear you say yes.
Way before I jump out of the plane.
Freddie G.
Nope, not at this age.
Okay.
Not at this age.
And
I'm 50-50 with that one, man. That was one that was,
wherever
it was
he
on the
wanna
bucket
go.
list.
All right, would you? Okay, well, okay, I like that. Okay, so before I ask the next one, this person I know was skydiving, and they skydived the first time because their check wasn't enough in the military. So in the military, they pay you a little extra to do those little
skydive.
to skydive and do other little. They have other little drills you can do
You
to
can
get
make
extra money.
yeah.
So this person decides, oh, I'll do skydiving. It's not hard, you know. They skydived first time, bam, did it. All right. So when you skydive, you have to put on your regular parachute, and then you have a reserve. Regular parachute is about 25, 35 pounds, right? The reserve is 15 to 20. So you're already going up with damn near 50 pounds. And then you're in the air, and then the air is pushing you back. So this person said, my first time, I'm going to put the reserve on, and I'm going to put the parachute on. Second time, they did the same. They put the reserve on the parachute. So they then decide on the third time, man, that reserve is really painful when the air is when I'm up there, right? So they decide to take the reserve off. They jump the third time, everything fine. The fourth time they getting ready to jump, they decided, I'm not going to wear the reserve again. But they were talking so much that they attached the reserve to themselves. So they attached both, the reserve and the regular parachute. Not realizing they would attach the reserve.
Right.
They go to jump the fourth time. Your primary parachute did not open.
Didn't open.
So they was in the air. They panicked, and then they just came to fate that they was gonna be out of there.
Thought it was the end of their life. Flashing before.
Yeah. So they was trying to get comfortable on how they was gonna land, and they accidentally felt that there was a that reserve, and then they popped it open and they lived.
Yeah. Now.
So I will never parachute after hearing that story.
So let me say
Again,
this.
Skydive.
This was your friend.
This is my friend.
Okay.
Or possibly
Now-
me.
Now.
Or possibly me. Or my friend. Or possibly me. Or me.
So they described this to you the
Yes.
way you described it. This is your friend.
Very
telling you
detailed.
They was telling me
It
all
was
that.
extremely detailed, but
Well, they was a really good friend of mine. I talk to him all the time.
okay. So they forgot that they had their reserve on.
Because they was talking too much.
They was talking.
sounds
Wow,
That
that
sound
like
like you, man.
That sounds a lot like you.
I believe it was you.
I don't know. I wasn't. I don't know. Hey, anyway, so no, I would never, ever, ever, ever parachute because of that story.
Because
So you had four jumps.
Who's I? Who's I? I almost got you. Almost got me. That was cool. Oh, that's something Freddie would pull it off. He would have said, see, you said it, you sounded like Lion King when you said it. So you scared me. If it came
Fred be
pulled
soft
right
with
into
it,
that
and he
one.
make me think and make me slip up. I would hate to be an investigator with Fred at the table. Yeah, I did it.
Four drops under your belt.
That's how I was gonna go. If I no, okay, all right. So no that's cool because I'm parachuting is out. But man, this is a fun show, man. We did some. I mean, even as kids, we did some stupid stuff, man. We still here though, and I know I did some really, really stupid stuff.
When last time you did something stupid?
4 days ago. 4 days ago. Yeah. So I'm on the Beltway, right? Yeah. So and remember I told you I got better. I don't do what they call that when road rage. Mm-hmm. I stopped. Mm-hmm. So I didn't get road rage. What I got was impatient. Mm-hmm. And I tell this story to everybody. I say, hey, man, I tell my daughter, don't be in a rush. People in a rush, let them go. I promise you, you're going to catch them at the next light. Sure enough, I was in a rush. I was trying to get, I don't know where I was trying to get. I think to the bank or something. And I looked at the person next to me, got next to him, revved my engine up, boom, shot down the street, I'm gone. I get to the light. They pull up right next to me. All I gotta do is put my head down. All I gotta do is put my head down.
When the last time you went parachute?
I ain't, huh? That was a good one. Hey, with that being said, Freddie G tried to set me up for the okie doke. So if you are daring, dare not to talk to Freddie G because he will trick you. And be careful. Be safe. Have fun. Peace.
This concludes our show for today, and if you haven't done so already, follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, also IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday. See you all soon.